Right now, as you watch this video, something invisible is passing through your body. Not atoms, not light, not radiation. Something far stranger. A mysterious substance that outweighs every star, planet, galaxy, and nebula in the universe combined. You cannot see it. You cannot touch it. Scientists still do not know what it is. And yet without it, galaxies would fly apart, stars would never form, and the universe we know might not even exist. This invisible cosmic mystery is called dark matter. And today, we are going deeper into it than almost any astronomy video online. Not just the basics. We are exploring the terrifying evidence for dark matter, the experiments hunting it beneath mountains, the strange particles scientists believe may exist beyond the standard model of physics, the possibility that entire invisible galaxies surround us right now, and the horrifying idea that most of reality may be permanently hidden from humanity forever. Because according to modern astronomy, everything humans have ever seen may be only a tiny fraction of existence. The stars above you, the planets, the galaxies, even black holes, all of it combined makes up only around 5% of the universe. The remaining 95% is almost entirely invisible. And most of that invisible universe is dark matter. The story begins in the early 20th century. Astronomers believed they mostly understood the universe. Stars formed galaxies. Gravity held everything together. Simple. But then scientists began measuring how galaxies actually moved. And what they discovered made absolutely no sense. In the 1930s, astronomer Fritz Zwicky studied a massive cluster of galaxies called the Coma Cluster. He calculated how much visible matter existed there by observing the light from the galaxies. Then he calculated how fast those galaxies were moving. The results were impossible. The galaxies were moving far too quickly. The visible matter alone, the entire cluster, should have torn itself apart long ago. There simply was not enough gravity to hold it together. It was as if some invisible mass was secretly creating extra gravity. Zwicky called this missing substance dark matter. At the time, many scientists ignored him. But decades later, even stranger evidence appeared. In the 1970s, astronomer Vera Rubin studied how stars orbit inside galaxies. According to Newtonian gravity, stars farther from the galactic center should orbit more slowly. Just like planets in our solar system, Mercury moves faster than Neptune because it is closer to the Sun. So astronomers expected outer stars in galaxies to move slowly, but they didn't. Rubin discovered something astonishing. Stars at the outer edges of galaxies moved almost as fast as stars near the center. This should have been impossible. Galaxies should have flown apart. Unless something enormous and invisible surrounded them, something creating huge amounts of gravity. This became one of the strongest pieces of evidence for dark matter ever discovered. And today, nearly every galaxy astronomers observe appears to sit inside a gigantic halo of invisible dark matter, including our own Milky Way. Right now, our entire galaxy is embedded inside an enormous dark matter halo stretching far beyond the visible stars. And the truly terrifying part? Scientists estimate dark matter outweighs normal matter by about 5 times. That means most of the Milky Way is invisible. Everything humans have ever directly observed in the sky may simply be glowing decoration floating inside a far larger invisible structure. But dark matter does not behave like ordinary matter. It does not absorb light. It does not reflect light. It does not emit radiation. That is why it is dark. If dark matter interacted strongly with light, we would see it immediately. Instead, scientists detect it indirectly, through gravity. By watching how galaxies move, how light bends, how massive structures form. And the deeper scientists looked, the stranger the universe became. One of the most powerful proofs of dark matter comes from something called gravitational lensing. Einstein discovered that gravity bends space-time itself, and when light passes near massive objects, its path curves. Galaxies can actually bend light like giant cosmic lenses. This effect is called gravitational lensing. Sometimes astronomers observe light bending far more strongly than visible matter alone can explain. Invisible mass appears to be warping spacetime. One of the most famous examples is the Bullet Cluster. Two enormous galaxy clusters collided billions of years ago. The visible gas from the collision slammed together violently. But gravitational lensing revealed most of the mass passed straight through the collision, almost unaffected. As if the majority of matter in the clusters was invisible and barely interacted with ordinary matter at all. This became one of the strongest real-world pieces of evidence that dark matter exists independently of normal matter. But what exactly is dark matter? That is where the mystery becomes even deeper. Scientists have proposed many possibilities. One idea is that dark matter is made from entirely new particles never yet discovered. Particles beyond the standard model of physics. The standard model successfully explains known particles: electrons, quarks, neutrinos, photons. But it cannot explain dark matter, which means new physics may exist beyond everything humanity currently understands. One major candidate is called a WIMP, a weakly interacting massive particle. WIMPs would have mass, creating gravity, but would interact extremely weakly with normal matter. Right now, trillions of dark matter particles could be passing through your body every second without leaving any trace. Scientists have built massive underground detectors searching for these particles. Mountains to shield them from cosmic radiation. Others sit inside abandoned mines. Huge tanks filled with liquid xenon wait silently in darkness, hoping a dark matter particle might collide with an atom. One famous detector is Xenon NT in Italy. Another is Lux Zeppelin in the United States. These experiments are among the most sensitive scientific instruments ever built. And so far, nothing definitive has been found. Dark matter remains invisible. Another possibility is something even stranger: axions. Tiny hypothetical particles so incredibly light and weakly interacting that detecting them may be extraordinarily difficult. Some scientists believe axions could form enormous invisible fields spread throughout galaxies. Others suggest dark matter might not be particles at all. Maybe our understanding of gravity itself is incomplete. Some physicists propose modified gravity theories instead of dark matter. Perhaps gravity behaves differently at enormous cosmic scales. But most evidence still strongly supports actual invisible matter rather than modified gravity alone. And then there's one of the most horrifying possibilities. Dark matter might form entire invisible structures throughout the universe. Invisible stars, invisible galaxies, perhaps even invisible cosmic ecosystems impossible for humans to ever observe directly. Imagine standing inside a vast cosmic ocean while only seeing tiny glowing islands. That may be humanity's actual situation inside the universe. There may be far more hidden than visible, and dark matter played a critical role in the formation of everything we know. After the Big Bang, the universe was almost perfectly smooth, but tiny density differences existed. Dark matter's gravity amplified these differences over billions of years. It acted like invisible scaffolding for galaxy formation. Ordinary matter eventually fell into dark matter's gravitational wells. Without dark matter, galaxies might never have formed properly. Stars may never have ignited. Planets may never have existed. Dark matter. And yet humanity still has no direct idea what it actually is. The deeper scientists study the universe, the more dark matter dominates cosmic structure. Galaxies form giant clusters. Clusters form superclusters. These structures connect across enormous distances in a gigantic cosmic web, stretching through the observable universe. And dark matter appears to form the backbone of this web. Computer simulations show that when dark matter is included, galaxies form realistically. Without it, simulations fail. The universe we observe today simply does not emerge correctly. That means dark matter is not a minor detail in astronomy. It is one of the fundamental ingredients of reality itself. And the mystery becomes even deeper when we combine dark matter with another terrifying concept: dark energy. Dark energy is believed to drive the accelerated expansion of the universe. Together, dark matter and dark energy make up roughly 95% of the cosmos, meaning humans directly understand only a tiny fraction of existence. Imagine discovering that everything your species has ever observed represents almost nothing compared to the true universe. That is the situation modern cosmology has revealed. But the search for dark matter continues. Scientists now use enormous particle accelerators like the Large Hadron Collider, hoping to create dark matter particles during high-energy collisions. Others search for signals from space. Some theories predict dark matter particles might annihilate each other, producing gamma rays. Space telescopes scan the cosmos, searching for unusual radiation signatures. So far, no definitive evidence has appeared, and every failed experiment deepens the mystery. Some physicists now wonder whether dark matter could belong to an entire hidden sector of reality. A shadow universe, with its own particles and forces. Possibly even hidden physics beyond human detection. Others speculate about primordial black holes formed shortly after the Big Bang contributing to dark matter. Tiny ancient black holes drifting invisibly through space. But observations place strict limits on how much dark matter could consist of black holes alone. The mystery remains unsolved, and perhaps most unsettling of all, dark matter may determine the ultimate fate of the universe. Its gravity influences how galaxies evolve, collide, and cluster over billions of years. Our Milky Way and the Andromeda Galaxy are already moving toward each other. In about 4 to 5 billion years, they will collide and merge into a new giant galaxy. Dark matter halos surrounding both galaxies are already interacting gravitationally long before the visible stars collide. Invisible structures shape cosmic history itself. And still, humanity cannot see them. Right now, you are surrounded by dark matter, an invisible ocean flowing through Earth, through your room, through your body. Completely silent, completely invisible, yet helping hold galaxies together across the universe. And perhaps the strangest realization of all is this: the atoms making up humans, stars, planets, and galaxies may not be the main characters of the cosmos. We may be the rare visible exception inside a universe dominated by something else entirely. Something ancient, something invisible, something humanity still barely understands. For thousands of years, humans believed the stars represented most of existence. Now modern astronomy suggests the glowing universe we see may only be a tiny surface layer hiding a much larger invisible reality underneath. And somewhere in that darkness, the true structure of the universe may still be waiting to be discovered. If you enjoyed this journey into one of the deepest mysteries in existence, subscribe to Into the Cosmos for more deep astronomy and physics videos. Because the universe is far stranger than we ever imagined, and we are only beginning to uncover its secrets.